Yo, how y'all doing? It's your boy DJ Shade, aka shadowcast24. Um, I just have a few things I wanted to say to kind of get out there so everybody understands. First things first, I just saw that DJ Sonic's Freak responses. Oh god, like I don't even know what to say. This dude's response to Aces, nice try, man, nice try, but you're gonna have to do a lot better than that. Sorry, like you're gonna have to do so much better than that. But aside from that, I just kind of wanted to take this time to like put it on myself to kind of talk for anybody else that never got the chance to say anything yet. But it's like I I personally don't understand why some people would get offended at a lot of the stuff Aces was saying, or why anybody thought he was taking shots at anyone, whatever you want to say. Like, it was all constructive criticism to everybody, not to anyone in particular, but just to everybody. But some people apparently got offended about it, and all the other stuff happened, yada yada yada, whatever. But I just wanted to say, like, the part one video of what he did when he was talking about everything, it just, instead of like making me just be like, wow, this dude is like, he seems like really mad and going at people talking about, people aren't good at doing this or that or whatever. But like, I could have been like that, but instead I said, you know what, I still want to get up there with him and the rest of those dudes. So the last thing I'm gonna do is sit there and punk out because he starts calling people out or whatever, or even because he just made a few comments on things that people might have been doing in the beginning. But regardless, all it did was make me want to try harder, and thus what came from that, my Captain America remix. Like, I felt really good about doing that song, but I also felt like that was just only the beginning. Like, I basically just stuck my foot in the door, and this is where things kind of progress from here. And like, basically everything he said in that video just pushed me to try harder. And then when I actually made the song, it opened my mind to like so many ideas for all this other stuff I want to try now. So like, it's just so we improve. That's all this is all about. It's not necessarily about who's better than who's like, whose beats are worse than this person. Like, it's none of that stuff. None of that. None of that really matters. At least I hope it doesn't to the rest of y'all. But to me, that's like, it does matter. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. I'm not trying to be like the number one producer out there in front of all these other dudes that are up there and things like that. Like, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as, this is something we can all use to improve ourselves. This is something we can all use to learn something. And I'm learning from it still. Like, even before I started doing this whole Battle of the Beats thing, I thought, I had it together or whatever. And I was like, I'm making nice beats, I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, after I got here and I really saw how much effort some of the other dudes like put into their music. Like Maxi, for example, Battle of the Beats round 2, if I'm not mistaken. That that song alone just literally blew my mind. Absolutely just blew my mind, and I'm like, wow, he did that using a sample. And then like, I just started picking up on things like from other people, and then like I started listening to Asis, and then I started listening to Shell Shocker and all those other dudes, and I'm just like, wow, these guys are like on a whole nother level, completely different level, and I'm just like, man, I'd like to get up there. And then I saw the whole Battle of Beats thing going on, and I'm like, you know what, let me give this a shot, whatever, you know. So I'm I'm more using this as a way to improve myself because I want to become a producer. I don't necessarily consider myself a producer. I call myself a musician. I would just rather say I'm a musician rather than a producer, because there's things that I still don't know, things that I still don't understand yet, and I'm still kind of like putting my feet in the water basically. But it's like I said, the Captain America remix, that was just my foot in the door. That's like the beginning. And hopefully the only other way for me to go right now after that song is just up. And I'm just like, I aim to get up there with all those tier 1 dudes. Like, I don't care how many battle of the beats it's gonna take me to get there, but I'm getting there. So for anybody else, like, don't get discouraged about anything he said. He's trying to help you. It's like there's nothing offensive about it. He's trying to help you. He's trying to get you better. He's trying to get you at a level where you could be respectfully known as a producer and not just some guy who can put together a few songs or knows how to lay down, you know, some nice little drum patterns here and there, anything like that. Like, why would you want to stop there? Only way's up, right? So, again, like I said, you know, that approach on DJ Sonic Freak's part, like, that was pretty weak, man. Pretty weak. Like, you need to go a lot harder than that. A lot harder than that. That was just, I don't know. My opinion, sounded like something you might have put together in like 15, 20 minutes tops. Like, come on, man. Like, you can try a lot better than that. Like, I don't know. I don't really have anything else left to say except, like, don't take anything into offense. Just step your game up, and you won't have to worry about nobody saying nothing. Plain and simple. Step your game up, nobody will say nothing. They'll just sit there and give you the respect you're trying to earn. So, to DJ Sonic Freak, all I can say to you, dog, is just good luck. Like, good luck. You're just throwing oil in the fire right now. But anybody else, like I said, don't feel discouraged, man. Just work harder. Work harder, and eventually you'll get to the top with the rest of those guys. So, I don't know. That's pretty much all about I had to say. So, just stay tuned for anything I might be throwing out pretty soon. Keep a lookout. And DJ Shade out. Peace.